Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. The last video we finished off the burger and the cheese. This video we are going to be doing the rolls, the top half and the bottom half of the roll. So without further ado, let's get cracking in, and I'm going to start off with a sphere, UV sphere. So we know we've got the right size because I didn't adjust anything. So here we're going to go into edit because I only want like half of this. So I'm just going to go into that view, Alt A to deselect. And then we're going to box select, so press B. Oh, my screencast keys aren't working. So press B. And then we're going to select it about there, and then we're just going to delete that bottom half, and then we will come back in here, and then on here we are going to select the vertices, and then we are going to ES, so straight down to the center there like that. We're going to do some loop cuts. Say, what did I do last time? About 20, wasn't it? 10. So we're going to do 10. We're going to take, I need to press C to select all those. We're going to go into proportional editing at the top here. And we're going to bring this down. Let's just... Whoops, we don't want it that big. Oh, I know why, because we've got all those at the bottom there selected. That doesn't help. So it's C, select, and then take that and bring it down just so it looks like the top end of a burger. Okay, and then what we need to do now, is we are going to subdivision. I'm only putting a couple in there, and then obviously smooth shade. So that is the burger top. Okay, and now the next thing that we need to do is the material. Oh no, let's put a displacement on it because nothing is that smooth in life. Smooth running. So we're going to add a displacement. It's only going to be like minor displacement. Again, we're just going to go down here, select clouds. We obviously don't want it that much. So we're just going to bring it down to 0.01. Maybe just mess about. You can start seeing it's all starting to... There we go. That'll do. 0.04 I've gone in at. Okay. Again, it's all to do with the material. I'm just going to save. And then again, you can either use it over here or go into shading up here. Right, so this is a little bit more involved. So I'm just going to run through everything. So this time we need 3 texture coordinates. Texture coordinate, Shift D, Shift D. Then we need 3 lots of mapping, MAP, just mapping, 1, 2, 3, whoops. So this time what we want to do is generated into vector, object on the second one into vector, and then object into vector. Okay, I'll explain and show what each one does. We'll just crack on through to get this all done. up here. So next we need a gradient texture. So obviously vector to vector. And then we need 3 noise textures down here. So NOI, noise texture, 1, Shift D to duplicate. Right, okay, so vector from the first one into vector, and then from here into this second noise texture, okay? So 2 noise textures for this one, and 1 noise texture for that one, okay? Next up here we need a color ramp. Okay, and then we want to go from color into, into there. And then we need another 3 color ramps. So Shift D, 1, Shift D, Shift D. Okay, so from the top node to there, again, and again. Okay. Hope you're all still with me on this. And what we need next is a mix, 3 mix RGB, MIX RGB. So 1, Shift duplicate, Shift duplicate. Right, and then so we need color into color 1 there, color into color 2 here. Okay, and then this color from the mix goes into color 2 on the second one, and then the color from here goes into color 1. We change this to multiply. And we change this one to screen, wherever it may be. Okay. And then what we need now is color into color 1 here. And then this bottom one, bottom color ramp, goes into color 2. What we need next, so we also need the color from here, from the bottom color ramp, to go into displacement. We now need a color ramp, R-A-M-P. Let's just move this, because this will go into a base color, but it will also go into the bottom node there. And then this color from the color ramp here will go into specular and roughness. Okay, and there we go, we've got our roughness going on. So we can change the specular, we can change the shininess basically on here. Just depends on what you want to do. Right, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty. So this one here needs to be going from like a light brown, like a very light brown, maybe there, to a, I guess that kind of brown. Is that even brown? Oh, there we go, that's better. And we're just lighting that one. Like so. We need to change this to B-spline as well, because that'll give it a smoother transition from the browns. Okay, this one, the next one, we need a dark brown. like maybe there, to a lighter brown. As I say, this is all very messing around with the settings, messing around with the colours to get to where you need to get to. So this one here, we're going to go like a yellowy brown. And then this one here, we're going to go for an orangey kind of brown, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. And then this one here needs to be like maybe that. Okay. So what we need to do now is just check over everything. Just going to change this one a little bit. Oh, we need to crank those up to 1. Okay. And then now what we need to do is just bring these. So you can see here we're starting to get the dark and the lighter colours going on. And then we just need to bring this on over. That one up. I mean, there's like quite subtle sort of differences going on here. The detail we can just crank up, maybe a bit, and let's just crank this round. Rotation 90. Okay. Just got to sort out that colour, I think. I think maybe it needs to be a wee bit lighter. And then that needs to be a bit darker, like so. Okay. I'm happy with that. Maybe this one needs up there. Okay. As I say, there is quite a bit of messing about. On here until you get it to how you need it, which it isn't at the moment. Okay. So maybe that needs to be a bit darker. brown. So you can see there where the line's going to be, so we need that to be a little bit further down, like so. And then maybe we need to add another one in there just to make it a little bit darker, like so. Let's try. So you can see around the bottom there where this affects. So we just take that over there. Maybe make that a little bit more brown. Okay, and then this one is the height or the displacement, so you can adjust that. And you can see there, we'll just get it around about there, and then adjust this bit there. So just have a play about and see how you do. Looking a bit mouldy on the bottom there. But you get the idea. I think it just needs to be a little bit darker at the top there. Kind of like maybe that. And then that may be, oh, there we go, that's looking better already. As I say, it's just a matter of adjusting colours to the bottom there. Okay, so next we're going to save and then go back into a layout, because what we want to do is add on a sesame seeds. Okay, so how we're going to do that is we're going to add a, select it, add particles, hair, let's just crank hair length 0.075. What we need to do now is go into, we need to create our particle first because we're going to use an object, which is select advanced. Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a UV sphere. Let's just bring that on over. And then if we go back in here, we can go into a render, and we want object, and we want this one. So we want to scale it on up because we want them to be a nice size. And then we want to scale randomness. Don't want them all to be the same kind of size, if you know what I mean. And maybe we should just make it kind of like a yellowy, kind of sesame, gold, maybe. And then, I'll tell you what we do need to do. Sesames aren't round, are they? So we're just going to go like that. Kind of shape. What we need to do is needs to be in there. And then we need to go to rotation. And then randomize phase. There we go. So we got randomized sesames. We can just move that out the way. So we've got our bun here, and we can just move it on over. And then Shift D to duplicate on the Z. Rotate. What we need to do is to grab that and make it kind of a bit more flat. And then just bring that down like so. Okay, and then rotate X 180. What we can do on this one is remove particles. Just bring that on up. And there we have our lovely jubbly burger. And then what we can do is just add in a plane. Boom. Scale that up. Like so. Let's just go into render. Oh, harsh lighting. Let's just change that to an area light, because we do like a good area light. 2 and 0.5. So the shadows are not so harsh. Let's just bring it back over there. Let's just bring that around. Shift D on the Y. Bring that around. So got a nice bit of lighting. Maybe turn that down to 500. Maybe turn that one down to 500. In fact, what you could do, because it's like a flaming burger, I could just change that to orange and red. Okay, maybe not so much. Otherwise it's just going to be... Just give it a little bit of a... Let's turn the overlays off. I'll tell you what we do need. We need to up the specular on that burger. Shading. We need the burger, and we just need to, because at the moment it's kind of looking a bit dry, so let's take down that roughness, crank up the specular. Yeah, look at that. Nice juicy burger. And then if you wanted to, you could just like move that on up. Select your burger and cheese and just duplicate and Z, and you got yourself a little double whammy burger. Which, you know, you can enjoy. How you can have as many burgers as you like on there. Let's just spin that round a bit, just so it's not so samey. And there you go. There is your burger for you to enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. As I say, if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, drop them down below, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da for now.